everybody, welcome back to Vintage Story. My god, my voice just went completely then. Welcome back to Vintage Story, episode 47 with me, Sid. And I am just preparing another set of meals. My plan for this episode, apart from eating up all of the food that I've got that's going manky, I've still got you've got 3.5 days, you've got 3.7, you've got 7, you've got 6, you've got 2.6 days, you've got 6.2 days, so I'm getting some food together. And the reason I am getting some food together is we are going to go on a little journey. Yeah, so keep looking over that direction, Bear Patrol. These are harvestable, and we'll do them when we come back. I don't think they're going to go off in the ground. This is still not there, as neither is this. Don't know why that's got such low moisture. And neither is this. And that's pretty much the case across all the fields. We've got a mix of ripe crops and not ripe crops already. I think this is the last crop we will get in this summer, I should say. It's obviously autumn now, and yeah. Now, regarding this, it was suggested, why didn't I just extend the roof out so the things can't fall onto the walkway? The problem is I'm not convinced that they won't spawn on the walkway either, which is where my fear, if you like, comes from. If they can spawn on the roof, they can spawn on any half slab, and therefore, if you look back at a very early episode when I hid in the cellar down, in fact, I think it was, there was a block under there. We had this, and then there was a gap, and they spawned on the block underneath, even though there wasn't enough airspace. So I'm not entirely sure this is going to work, but you know, we live to experiment. However, I have increased the spawn of some of the surface deposits of ores, mainly because they are very, 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 very rare. And because this is a TFC clone-ish, kind of, I mean, I think it's less a TFC. It was originally based off of the TFC idea. Then, you know, I know that tin and bismuth bronze, and virtually all of the ores are actually quite common in surface ore tracers. So I wanted to reflect that a little more in this playthrough, just really to progress things a little bit. The prospector's pick I don't find it to be anywhere near as useful as the Terra Firmacraft prospector's pick. So yeah, so we've got that, and we are going to need on the map to go out to new territory. Now, we've done quite a lot this way, and we have done a reasonable bit that way, but you know, not vast. We haven't done a huge amount this way, and we have obviously done quite a lot down this way. So I think I'm going to head out over here and see what we can see. Do a little bit of exploring. I have still got, I don't think this will be fresh much longer, so I'm just going to keep munching on these. In fact, I will probably just sit there and eat. If I have a look at that, my satiety isn't going up, so I'm pretty certain that is not actually helping me, other than getting my fruit levels up. So Yeah, it is. Sorry, I just heard a sound. Okay. Well, I know I've got time to sleep because I think it's 12 hours. So this is actually ideal timing. So what we will do is we will sleep. We will go up into our little storm shelter and see if it helps. It may not. Anyway, I will see you in the morning. Or when I wake up because there's a temporal storm right on my doorstep. Oh man, that was horrible. Okay, so the other thing is I have actually got the Player Corpse mod installed now. So in theory, 3.2, 3, 7, 5.7, that's all good. In theory, we should survive. However, I don't have any particularly great feelings. This is either going to go one way or the other. I didn't have a chance to pick up the blocks either because I had to sprint to get into this shelter. So if they can spawn right on top of me, then well, then I'm stuffed. So I'll either see you in a short while once I've, you know, kicked the mortal bucket, kicked my mortal coil, so to speak, or when I've survived. One of the two. I'll see you in a moment. Well, the good news is we survived. The bad news is I think there might be one on the roof. So there was one very close by, I know that much. Oh, so I don't know how the spawning mechanics for this particular temporal storm thing have changed, but let's see if we can't just get these things to despawn a little so I can pull myself together and go for a walk in the countryside. Try to find some more resources, you know, useful stuff. I don't know whether I've got far enough away or not, but I mean, I can always run away again. That's the nice thing about running away. It is a completely renewable resource. You know, no one ever ran out of any cowardice. Hello? Have you all buggered off? Oh, we got another pumpkin. We need one more and we break even. I think we are okay. So we can preset this back up for the next temporal storm, and hopefully it used. Now the only other thing I was wondering is I can't remember what severity that temporal storm was, and if it was a particularly high severity, maybe that was what changed some of this. Did not mean to do that. Some of the spawning mechanics, and that's really the only thing I can think of that might have, you know, had that effect. Now, this is the next food to go out of date, so to speak. So that is what we'll carry. It's going to be a little bit harder to forage at this time of year, so, or at least potentially harder to forage. It may not be actually. Autumn is pretty good forage in most temperate climates because, you know, your blackberries are out, your raspberries are out, your various berries, your nuts are, I mean, not your nuts, but, you know, just nuts in general. Yeah, I'll stop this conversation before we get any further. Okay, so we have got our place. We are going to head off and see if we can't find... Now, I'm going to head straight up past the trader, just because, I mean, that is at 7 of 9, so hopefully by the time we get back most of those crops will be ready. But if we head up this way, I'm not going to say we know there are no bears this way, because we don't, but there weren't any the last time we came this way, so I think I am pretty well equipped. I've got me bow, got stuff, left me copper, or whatever it's called, falx, sword, as it was before the upgrade. I've left my copper one back in the tool rack, and as I say, I do have a single solitary mod installed, which is a player corpse mod. I have been looking at the mods, and I'm starting to get quite excited about some of the things to play with, so I am going to at some point do a modded playthrough. I don't know how far this playthrough is going to go. We'll have a chat, just see if the trader's changed up yet, but he probably hasn't. And I've not brought my money with me anyway, but what are you selling now? Yeah, he hasn't changed up, has he? So I could have made him some spelt bread and made some more gears, but that was, I mean, I'm not selling him charcoal, not selling him flax. That's a little bit too much, and he hasn't really, other than, like, you know, a new axe or pickaxe or something, he doesn't really have a great deal I want anyway. So we'll continue on. We'll come around this way because we've got a better vision. It's not perfect, as we've seen before. I've managed to step on wolves in a perfectly clear meadow before now, so you know, we have to keep doing the vintage story walk, as I think that really this does need to become named. That is most definitely what this is, the vintage story walk. It describes it absolutely perfectly, so we'd be crazy not to use that, wouldn't we? Let's head down and out. As I say, we are going to go from, where am I? Where's my home? I am currently here, so we're going to head across, maybe round and up like that, maybe. Don't know for definite, but maybe. Okay, yeah, I'll see you when I'm over there, or something is trying to kill me. Back in a moment. For those of you who spotted that I didn't bring any sleeping bed mat thing, you score maximum points. That was a deliberate test, and I in no way did that in any way inadvertently. So there's one. I need two more of those. Luckily, I have got flint. I mean, it's like most of these crafting games, especially crafting games which are based around a survival ethic, is, you know, in theory, I have always got this exactly the same resources I had available to me when I first started. And when I first started, one of the resources I had available to me was flint and sticks, and because I had flint and sticks, I had access to flint tools, and more importantly, a bedroll. Now, I really can't see much up here, and I don't like it. I mean, it's very pretty, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to go up into that that forest up there. I think that would be counterproductive, because what I'm actually trying to do is I'm trying to get to an area of land that I've not visited before, and I have visited this area before, so I'm not going to generate anything new in theory, so we shall have to just keep plodding a little bit and see. But the atmospherics in this game are very pretty. I mean, the visibility right now is not conducive to recording, but I really can't. Oops, hello. I keep hitting J for journey map, and it's not J for journey map, it's M for map. That's Minecraft wearing out and just saying, hello, remember me? Remember those controls you used to use? Wow, that's a long way down. Yeah, that's what happens. Anyway, I'm going to keep on going. We are going to need to stop for the night. Cool, that was very nearly end. Game over. Oh, good grief, stop it. I think we can safely say that I very nearly tested the Player Corpse mod to see whether it works or not. I don't want to test the Player Corpse mod to see if it works or not. I just want to assume it works. I mean, that's the only problem with. I'm not familiar with modding in this environment, so there is always the danger that I've installed the mod, I've done it incorrectly. I don't think I could have done it incorrectly. It's really quite simple to install, but or it just doesn't actually work. But oh well, we take your chance. Pay your money, take your chances. Without it, I guarantee that I would have more of an issue, because obviously I would die and lose all my stuff. So yeah, going to carry on now. See you in a bit. Alright, we spent the night in a hole, as you do. It is 6:30 in the morning, and it is very, very dark and very, very cold. It's -5 degrees, so I think I do need to be getting down out of these mountains, because they're probably not helping with the fact that I'm at altitude. There is a ruin down there, so I'm going to basically continue going straight down. Because at the moment I haven't seen. Oh, no, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it because I will jinx it. I've only seen these sheep. That's probably the way to say it. I've only seen the sheepses. And therefore I'm going to head down the mountain and try. It's -3, so yeah, I think it's warming up now. I think it's the altitude more so than the that sunrise. Let's let it come up a little bit, and then there we go. That might be the thumbnail. You never know. Sometimes you just take thumbnails and then use the one that springs out as being the best. There's a load of chickens there. Don't need the chickens right now. I do need to work out still how to catch the chickens, and how one of the things that there is in the modded line is there's a cage mod where you can make cages which you can use to catch. No, they are sheep. They were not chickens. You need to get your eyes tested or something, mate. But yeah, we're chunking along, and I mean, this is, I don't know what kind of dirt it is. That's let's see what. Muddy gravel, that doesn't help me at all, thank you. That's peat though, isn't it? Yes, it is. Low fertility, so I've got no idea what stones. Well, I suppose I should look for a stone and see if I can work it out that way. The tin spawns in igneous rocks. So, you know, it's a food vessel. So that gave me some rice, which I suppose is better than it. Oh, hello, and bony soil. This is the stuff we want. Well, it's one of the things we want, just because it's actually quite a good source of. Yeah, this is possibly a. No, maybe not. Don't know whether. Oh, hello, more bony soil though. Ah, damn it! Right, let me address that. Make a shovel. I probably should have made a copper shovel before we set out, but these work fine. If I can find my shovel. Yeah, actually, I do need to pick up some sticks if I come across them as well, because I'm really running quite low on those too. Right. That's not what I wanted to hear. Did it go down any further? And we're still on sandstone, so not perfect. Let me pop that away, ditch that, and I want to now head up the coast. Maybe I should check this out first though, just see if there's any more interesting things going on down here, like more bony soil or buried. Containers perhaps. Okay, not really that I can see anyway, so damn it, let me just get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of those as well. I'm going to keep the slab though, the slab might come in handy, and I don't want you. Right, so from here I think we are going to go up this coastline here to get up, because that looks interesting. I don't think it's going to be andesite, but it's still, and this looks into me. This looks to be an awful lot of interesting stuff. That ruin is one of those big ones, but yeah. So maybe I don't know. Actually, am I better heading that way? Perhaps. All right, we'll go that way. I know there's a wolf in the area somewhere, so this is, you know, whatever direction I choose is going to be unpleasant. But I think this is going to be our last outing for this year, because it's going to start getting too cold and we're going to have to work our way through the winter months. We are well provisioned, so it's a blessing, I suppose. And yeah, let's carry on. I'll see you in a short while. There's some chickens around here. Well, I thought they were buildings, but they're not. They're just rock formations. They are running away, and one of them. This is something that you should perhaps be able to do in the game. And there was a mum chicken with a baby chick, and I mean, technically speaking, you should probably be able to actually pick up the baby chickens and, you know, utilize the adult chickens and take them back with you, because they are chickens. They're not exactly a ferocious wee beastie. And this is the desert we wanted to find. I'm not sure whether I wanted to find it or whether we're going to find anything interesting in it, but yeah, it looks pretty good. We see plenty of sandstone, plenty of flints, not so much in the way of sticks, it's got to be said. But you know, exploration. You've got to go and have a look at things. Otherwise, what's the point? Those two ruins there were not that. They were just those big ones, and they are. Whilst they do have hoofers in them, they do have those jars. They tend to be quite an intensive amount of effort to locate them, because there's a lot of blocks to break to try and find the jar, and often as not, the jars are not actually that exciting anyway. But I did see there's a ruin there. There's a ruin there actually as well, and it's definitely getting cold. We've got snow. We're probably going to have to turn around at some point. I don't think we have got the opportunity to really exploit this thing. We probably left it too late in the season. However, I will have a look for the jar, and if this one has any bony waste as well, because this definitely looks like it goes down a wee bit, doesn't it? At least down as far as that, anyway. Somewhere around this there is a jar. It's probably not going to have anything great in it, because they seldom do. But you still need to dig it up. Really is not wanting to put out though, is it? Come on. I know you're in here somewhere. Or not. It's getting late as well, so I am going to have to stop for the night somewhere. My concern is with the temperature, the fact it's snowing, it could get quite hostile. Right, I'm going to have to head into the desert, I think, a little bit, because that should warm. Well, actually, no. If this actually functions like any desert that I've ever been in, and I've been in a few, it will get bloody cold at night. But anyway, let's not worry about things like that. We need to find somewhere to spend the night, and this is as good as anywhere. Got plenty of food and plenty of opportunities. I'm just wondering, we can leave that till the morning. I don't want to have to rush around and things. What time is it anyway? It's only 4 o'clock. This is the problem. The day is dying so early. It's really not helpful. Oh well, no worries. I will see you in the morning. Alright, the next morning it is 7:30, and this is quite a substantial ruin. I mean, there's a fair bit to this. You know, look, I mean, you got a thing there, you got some dirt, a bit of stuff. You probably got something going on over here. That's a forge, aged wooden fence, which more dirt down there, and then over here you have got another small structure. And just for good measure, just over, let me just bring the map up, just over there, that little brown thing there is the tip of a trader's caravan. Oh, and there's another ruin there, look. So, let's, this is an ore vessel, so We've got a little bit of coal out of that. There's obviously bony soil, which I will definitely take, because right now that's been about the best way for me to come out with any bronze goods. Oh, hello. Right, hang on. Forage and forage. So not particularly useful items, but let's see what they had there. Of course, I'm going to have to drop something to... Oh, that was literally just... Oh, there's flax and more poultice. I will leave that slab now. That is probably not that useful to me. Something going on around the area there. I can definitely hear some death sloths. That forge is not really necessary. I've got a forge. I don't know whether there's any... I mean, there's this here. The shovel broke, but that's actually not at the end of the world. Right, what else have we got then? You've got something going on around the back here, which could potentially be hiding. Yeah, a bit of stone path there. Interesting. Let's keep going. I'll dig a bit further, see what's going where, but so far looks to be mainly just things. What are you, a flax? I'll go for seeds just in case. And oh, we've got a bit of mature flax, which is great. That means that actually, as a food source, is surprisingly good. Oh, wow. Hang on. I'm going to have problems here, aren't I? That's an ore vessel, which is quartz chunks. What was that sound? I definitely heard a sound then. Did you hear a sound? I definitely heard a sound. Quartz chunk, probably not great. Oh, there's some gears there though, so let's... Oh. Alright, let me just bring you over there and we'll drop the stuff that I'm going to leave that black hole behind as well. Because I'm more interested in what's actually in the bottom there. We've got this flax, which I'm going to do that with. And then I can leave the flax fibre behind, can't I? That helps. Not a huge amount, but it helps. Let me just eat these up, because I'm trying to basically eat as much of the inventory space that I've got. But there's definitely a good thing down there, a thing of... Is that me again, or is that just some kind of delayed sound? That is almost like the place is haunted, isn't it? Ooh, that's a scary thought. Ooh. Right, so they got an... Oh, you are definitely coming with me. I don't care what I have to leave behind. It is definitely coming with me. Did you get rid of that bit of quartz again? Planter. And that's granite, just granite cobblestone, which really does not seem to be that useful. Those I can pick up, that I can pick up, but this, that one is definitely going in our inventory. Is that something I want? I don't know. I don't know what you do with a planter. I mean, other than obviously plant things. No, we don't want you. We want that. Right. I'll use that bed as a shovel because why not? That was, is there anything here I don't want to actually be carrying? Probably not, but that is going to be the next thing I eat. Might as well do it now, get my my thing back up. That is oh, there was another, damn it. Oh. Did not want that to happen either. Okay, right, well, there's something going on there. There's obviously a little bit of pathage here. I'm just wondering if there's anything going on down here, because that looks... No, I think that's just... No, I mean there's something going on here because there's still more dirt, but I think I'm going to have to head back at some point because we are not getting anywhere significant. I think I'll check out that other ruin. We'll check out that trader. I'm not seeing anything. Not seeing anything significant there. So let's just move on. Have a quick look at this. Actually, not this one. What about that one? Actually, there's another tool. What have you dropped? A copper knife. I'll take it. And if I can get rid of that and that, then we can utilize this. Okay, I'm going to grab the rest of the bony soil because that is probably one of the more valuable items here. Doesn't look like this has got any further hidden blocks down here, does it? No, there's not a more, further basement. So that's probably that one exhausted. Let's go and have a look at this. Definitely some bony soil. We've got an ore vessel, which is more quartz. Well, we don't really care about quartz, but I do care about bony soil. And this again appears to be not anything significant that we need to worry about. Right, let's just wander up over this hill, go and see this trader, and then I think I'm gonna have to... I mean, I'm okay. I've got plenty of food. The temperature's not affecting me. What I don't have is any inventory space again. And I know, obviously I need to remake my leather. Pretty storage vessel. That's his wagon, isn't it? That's just the back half of his stuff, which I bet I can't. Yeah. Greedy. Anyway, let's go and see what this trader's got, shall we? Oh, these bigger wagons. So you are selling not really anything, are you? And you're buying the vessels. Yeah, okay, bye. See ya. You really didn't have anything worthwhile at all, so I need to make my decision, I think, on what I want. Now, I'm not going to find tin in claystone. That is a given. So the question is, no, again, I'm playing this is not Minecraft. Where, see this, that changes over there, but that's a hell of a way away. Or you could go, what, have a look at this area. That might be a better area to head to. Yeah, I think I'm going to head back in that direction. I'm going to continue consuming my food, and well, I'll see you in a little while. Alright, we are up here on the, where are we? I've lost myself. We're just here on the map. There is a wolf there. I don't want to kill the wolf. The wolf's not hurting me. I've really not got the capacity to carry his pelt and meat and everything anyway, so you know, why kill him? It's, yes, he wouldn't return the favour. You know, if he was full and he'd had a good feed, he'd probably still try and kill me, at least in the game. I don't know, in reality, I mean, well, you know, obviously animals are complicated critters, and the reasons they do things is not as simple as something that can be coded in a little bit of game mechanics. So yeah, so we'll leave that wolf alone. To be honest, if I'd have had the capacity, if I was going to have space for things that I can, you know, get rid of stuff and drop. Brown coal, let's just put that on here. Coal, it's that, and it will do it in brown, and then I'll know it's brown coal, won't I? Yeah, you see, clever. Anyway, we're back in another little desert area. I don't want to stay here. I want to get around to an andesite, or, well, I want to get around to an igneous rock area, and this is still sandstone. So yeah, we're going to just keep pushing. Nice thing is we can actually see what the hell's going on around us in this environment. So yeah, there's a lot of plus points. Let me have a look. Where am I now? I'm here. Where did I want to get to again? It's over there. I mean, still a fair old distance. Okay. I'm going to keep on hiking, and I will be back in a short while. Okay, I am heading back home. I ran into a bunch of wolves. I really don't want to have to fight wolves, because I don't want to have, well, I don't mind fighting wolf or even wolves. I do mind fighting them when I then have to make choices about what I leave behind. So yeah, we need to regroup and get ourselves in, but I think we are getting close to winter. We're going to have to pass the winter before we hit spring again and try and get through that, so that's going to be entertaining. Not entirely sure. I'll probably keep on mining. I've obviously got a reasonable amount of bony dirt to sift now. Not a vast amount, but a reasonable amount. Let me just check where I am again. I'm here. I want to go that way. I'm going to swim as much of the way there as possible because apparently I'm some kind of water critter anyway. And at least this way I can see the animals coming. Because as I recall, there was quite a few wolves in this area. So I am going to get myself back home. I have dug some peat while I was there because there was I found another little ruin and it was surrounded by peat, so I had to dig up the peat to uncover the ruin, and I took advantage of that while I was at it. So yeah, all good. But well, I will hopefully see you when I get home. Alright, we are approaching home, and the last time we approached home, from after a few days away from the home, a bloody bear! Oh, I jinxed it. I bloody... Oh, God! No, 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 no. No. Oh. Oh. I jinxed it. Alright, well, you know what? At least I get to find out if my grave mod works. How do... I mean, to be honest, this is my opportunity to try and catch the bear, he says. It sounds like the worst idea ever. But he's got to be up. I didn't go very far. I mean, I could see my house. So, and I got catapulted over, didn't I? So I think I'm up there somewhere. I'm not going to get the grave until we've distracted the great big hairy pain in the backside. I don't know why I brought this sword, Falx, because realistically, wow, where did I die? I mean, there, I think. Hello? I'm just thinking that I shouldn't have actually brought this, because what I can do, I mean, there is absolutely no downside. Hello? I mean, it looks so cute at the moment. I'm going to go and put this sword away, and then I'm basically going to kite him into the enclosure over there and see, because if he kills me in there, it does not matter. This was an unforeseen feature of this episode. I should have known the moment I started talking about a bear, and he was... I think that is the same bear that went off that way, so he's obviously stayed in the area, and this is just where I've been unlucky enough to draw his attention, shall we say. I'm going to pop you in there temporarily. And then I am going to grab myself some stones. I think I've got a stack up there. Let me just not use a stack though. We'll just take like that many, because I'm almost certainly going to die trying to do this. So might as well go and piss him off with impunity. But what I need to do, well, again, he shouldn't be able to get to my sheep. Of course, you know, the reality is he probably will be able to get to my sheepses. And I'll probably have to go through all of that again and then come up with yet another mechanism to make my sheep pen safe from bears. Now, there's a comment on the last video. I haven't got the name to hand, and obviously I'm... No! Run, run, run! Don't look back. There's a monstrous, hairy ball of death behind you. There may not be, but it doesn't actually matter. Yeah. See? Of course he got bored. Now where is he? Oh, well, waste not, want not. I'm looking a bit peckish, so... Is he still there? Oh god, now he's heading back again. Now this is going to be harder to do than I think. I'll be back in a mo. Alright, all things being equal, and I'm not sure whether that I may have had a time-lapse of me dying a couple of times trying to lure the bear over to the trap, but he's in the trap with one of my skeletons actually, which I thought was quite good. Now let's go and see how this gravestone mod actually works, because there should be a couple of now skeletons kicking around up here. I just need to find the second one. I can't remember where. Oh, there I am. Look. And then there should be another one up the top there. Now this should just have a few stones in it, so yeah, there we go, just a few stones, which will drop because I don't need them. And then up here we should have the skeleton that has all my gubbins on it, and it really had better have worked. Oh, back in a moment. Alright, yeah, that was a scam caller. Getting a few of those at the moment actually, but that should be everything that we wanted in the thing, which is all good. We're going to get rid of that, and I'm going to make myself a shovel so I can take away the shoveled. I need to eat as well. A little bit cheesy there, dying deliberately, but you know, that was the option as I saw it, or the best option as I saw it, because we could utilize our proximity to home to our advantage. So let me just, oh man, let me just make up a quick shovel, and we'll go and dig out the bear. I think it will have a little bit of extra ambience with the corpse in there, because that kind of, you know, just especially with the proximity to, I mean, Halloween's just gone, but yeah, proximity wise it's pretty close. So let me let's just go over and see what we got. I need to double check that he can't get out as well, but and yeah, as I was saying, the conversation that I had last episode about bears, I actually don't dislike bears. What I disliked was their ability to wreck hours and days of work, so to speak. You know, the fact that they can jump up to 3 blocks and you know, reach through walls and attack the animals that you have there is bull, basically. You know, you build an enclosure for your bear, for your animals. So you have such a thing where the bear, or you know, you don't have to worry about those animals getting killed as easily. You know, there's wolves out there. We are trying to build an enclosure that will keep said animals safe, and the fact that they can go in and just do that was rubbish. It was just a stupid, I don't know why they thought that was a good idea of a mechanic, because it's not. I'll leave the bear there. We've got he's in the thing, but what we do need to do, because bears apparently can jump 3 high. So what we need to do is make the bits that the bear can reach well, quite frankly, unreachable. So I think we should be able to get a few of those. We obviously have to remember we've got a bear here as well. That's going to be kind of a key feature, but he shouldn't be able to get out of that. We will find out. And there is conjecture about whether, what have you got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And these ones are, these ones, that's a mature. I don't know. Might see. It's odd that we got nothing off of either of these vines though. But I think that we have got our little Pudsey now, little Pudsey bear here. He's definitely a big lad. Yeah. There you go. He's let's try again. Right, let's see what happens. And whilst that was not a great success in terms of what is, no, I'm not sure what that B marker is, unless that is the marker for a bear, but I'm curious about that now. Anyway, yeah, what we did come out of this with is probably the best bed, well, not probably, the best bed in the game. We can actually now go and take up our old bed. That can be the bed that we utilise when we go out. We should probably close our door as well, and we can put down our new bed, which is this rather amazing ancient wooden bed. Gives us 9.5 hours of sleep. I will get the rest of these bits put away, but I think for the most part that is this episode done. So not sure what we're going to do next episode, because obviously winter is really fast coming on us and we do need to consider that. Why is Are they my... Oh, they're my death points. That's what that is. Right, I just need to find... Yeah, so we can delete that. We can... I don't know why they used a fly, but... mind you, don't suppose there's anything actually... A bee, sorry. Don't suppose there's anything particularly better, so... Yeah, we'll see how that goes, but we have definitely got a bear. Till next time, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.